Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, number 9, Captain Rex 3 3/4 inch figure. Packaging here is the same as we have been seeing for the past couple waves in the basic Black Series lineup. The back of it gives us a glimpse of Captain Rex from the Clone Wars as he removes his helmet. It says, Captain Rex is a tough, free-thinking clone trooper who leads the 501st Legion under the command of Jedi General Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go and get Captain Rex out of the packaging, and when we come back, we will take a closer look and see exactly how he stacks up. Alright, you guys, so here's Commander Rex out of the packaging. My first impression here is that it looks really good. However, there are a couple of things that have gotten my attention that I will look at with you in just a bit, but right now while we look over his sculpt, it's actually quite nice. The proportions of it are really nice. I do think the helmet looks a little bit small. I mean, if you consider the fact that there's a head under there, it does look a little bit small to me. It's got a nice silhouette. It seems more or less realistic. I like the nice bright white of the outfit and the shades of blue that they used here. Kind of like a dark medium blue. It looks quite nice. Rex also comes with a couple accessories that we will also look at in just a moment. Alright, you guys, and here's a close-up of the helmet. As you can see, it actually looks really, really good. I think the idea here is that Rex, and I don't remember seeing this in the Clone Wars TV show, but I think what he did is, it looks like perhaps he cut off the faceplate from his Phase 1 helmet and then welded it to his Phase 2 helmet. That's kind of what it looks like here, which isn't something that was blatantly obvious, I don't think, in any of the other more recent Captain Rex Phase 2 figures. You got the J guys above his visor, kill marks on it, the weld marks along the faceplate. Looks really good. Paint seems to be quite clean on this specific figure. Doesn't look like there's any paint details on the back. I don't know that there should be, but it looks a little bit bare. The antenna is a nicely colored. It's basically like a silver along with the little blackish gray kind of top right there, and pretty metallic. Looks very nice. The only thing that I think is that it looks kind of fat. I think that the antenna should certainly be quite a bit thinner than this. It just looks way too big. Rex has a nice looking pauldron with very nice shade of blue to it. This is actually a new pauldron. It's not the same one that has been used on any of the other Rex figures. They painted the back of his armor there. Looks quite good. The arms are nicely painted. And one thing that does look kind of strange to me, and it's not noticeable from this angle, is when you turn the wrist around, it looks very long and very chunky. And I guess they did that to accommodate the hinge in it, which enables it to move up and down. But I don't really remember seeing this on any of the other Clone Trooper figures that have hinges in the wrists. It's pretty unsightly, and both hands are like that. It just doesn't look that good. It looks really weird. The armor right here for his torso has kind of those weld marks too. I guess he totally spliced his armor, it would seem. Now the camo, as you can see here, is attached to the belt. Initially I thought it looked like it was sculpted to his legs, but it's not. It's connected to the belt, so it is a separate piece. I like how it's pretty narrow, but something about it just feels a little bit off to me. I don't even know if it's maybe too form-fitting or something, but I don't know, something just seems a little bit off about it. The legs, pretty nice. You got the more kill marks there. You got blue striping on the knee pads. Pretty cool. In the way of articulation, Rex has a ball joint here at the head and does get a nice range of movement. He has hinges here at his shoulders. He has hinging at the elbows. Once again, he has those very awful looking wrists with the hinges here to make them rotate. You can spin them as well. No articulation present at the abs. I would like to have seen a ball joint there, but there's nothing. You can swivel him back and forth at the waist. His legs are on swivels. They are not ball hinged, so you cannot do the splits with him. He has hinging at his knees, and then he has hinging at the ankles as well. So all in all, it's really nicely articulated. But, I just kind of find it disappointing that they didn't give him a ball hinge at the torso and that he doesn't have the ball hinges at his hips. I suppose that on some level, they would be restricted by the CAMA, but it just kind of feels like for the price that they're asking for these, $13 at retail, that just seems a little bit steep to not have all the bells and whistles on this figure. Rex comes with his two pistols that he is quite famous for. You can place them in his holster. Yeah, they're tight, they're snug, but you just gotta, I guess, play with them a little bit more. They should go in a little bit more, I think, but that looks more or less pretty good. Now I also have this, I think this was a Canada exclusive Captain Rex figure that I haven't gone around to opening or reviewing or anything, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a comparison here with the new Black Series version, if I can. Black Series one definitely looks better from what I can see. The helmet is a lot more natural looking. This one is just way too big, but this one I think is just a little too small. So they still haven't hit the sweet spot, but it looks nicer in terms of detail. Now this one is based off the Clone Wars likeness, so you can't really compare them quite as much because this is supposed to be more of a real-life version. But, just so you can see, while they're both nice figures, I think this one has much nicer detail on it. And just because here is a comparison of the Black Series Captain Rex on the left with the Saga Legends Captain Rex on the right, which was released last year. Both of these are supposed to represent the realistic style Captain Rex. Of course, the Saga Legends one lacks a lot of the detail that the Black Series one has. But I still think it's one of the better Saga Legends figures that have been released so far. Alright, you guys, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series. Number 9, Captain Rex, 3 3/4 inch scale figure. All in all, you guys, I like the figure, but I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed with it. The likeness of it is very good. It's a very nice, realistic interpretation of Captain Rex from the Clone Wars. The physique of it is very nice. The paintwork on it is very nice. I love the vibrant white, and I like the shades of blue that they used on it. The helmet is very nicely detailed. The accessories, the two guns are good. Very snug for his cama, but, he holds them okay. He does have quite a bit of articulation, but I have to admit that I am a little bit disappointed that he doesn't have a ball-jointed waist, nor does he have ball-jointed hips. Generally, this wouldn't get to me too much, but when you're going to ask me to pay $13 for a 3 3/4 inch action figure, you better go all out with it. I really think this was a missed opportunity on Hasbro's part. They had a chance to give us the best all-out Captain Rex that they could have done, and very unfortunately, they did not deliver. Like I said, it is a good figure, but it could have been so much more. It could have been the perfect Captain Rex. And while it's very close, it needed just a little bit more to be perfect. And for that, I am disappointed. I do recommend the figure to you if you are a fan of Clone Troopers or if you are a fan of the Clone Wars or Captain Rex, because it is a nice figure. I think there's a lot of things that Hasbro did with it that are very good, but they just didn't go the extra mile to make it as perfect as it could have been. Alright, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to like and subscribe. As always, I want to thank you very, very much for watching Victoria's Cantina. We will be back next week with some more Star Wars The Black Series. Until next time, bye-bye.